Welcome, everyone. Today, we're going to explore the top 3 most valuable $1 coins in the market, focusing on the legendary Sacagawea era coins. We're talking about coins found in dirty conditions, featuring rare golden tones and unique color shades that have made them major players in the coin collecting and investing world. These rare treasures are more than just money. They're pieces of American history and some of the most valuable finds that collectors are hunting for right now. So, if you're a coin enthusiast or someone who appreciates the beauty and significance of U.S. currency, this video is for you. Let's get started with our first rare Sacagawea era coin. The 2001 Sacagawea $1 coin is more than just a piece of golden tone metal. It's a living relic of American history, culture, and ambition. Born from the U.S. Mint's desire to create a modern, durable, and visually striking replacement for the unpopular Susan B. Anthony dollar, this coin carries with the bold vision of reintroducing the dollar coin into everyday commerce. Minted in Denver, the D mint mark ties into the long heritage of the Denver Mint, a facility known for producing coins of exceptional quality and, at times, incredibly rare minting anomalies that transform ordinary coins into million-dollar treasures. The Sacagawea coin series was first released in 2000, featuring the iconic portrait of Sacagawea, the Shoshone woman who played a vital role in guiding the Lewis and Clark expedition. By 2001, the design had gained recognition, but its use in circulation was still limited. Many coins went directly into collectors' hands or remained in government vaults. This scarcity in active circulation means certain rare variations, especially those with unique errors or remarkable preservation, can fetch unimaginable sums today. The 2001 D is especially alluring to collectors because Denver's output often includes coins with minor but valuable variations in strike, luster, and planchet quality. Now, why can this coin be worth millions? The answer lies in the unpredictable world of numismatics, where history, rarity, and condition collide. A standard 2001 D Sacagawea coin and worn, dirty condition might seem mundane at first glance, but under the right circumstances, such as an extraordinary mint error, double strike, off-center design, or wrong planchet composition, it becomes a once-in-a-lifetime discovery. These rare anomalies are the holy grail of coin collecting, and when they surface, collectors will pay staggering prices to secure them. It's worth noting that the golden hue of the Sacagawea dollar is not actual gold, but rather a manganese brass alloy. Still, its warm color and unique feel made it stand out in the U.S. coinage landscape. The dirty condition of your coin might not necessarily diminish its value. In fact, it may protect the surface from overcleaning or reveal unique toning patterns that add to its appeal. A coin that looks ordinary to the untrained eye can, with expert valuation, reveal a fortune hidden in plain sight. The fascination with the 2001 D Sacagawea coin extends beyond numismatic circles. Stories have emerged over the years of unsuspecting individuals discovering rare varieties in loose change or inherited collections, only to find themselves holding something worth more than a luxury home. The most extreme cases involve coins tied to experimental strikes, unique die variations, or patterns never intended for public release. These have been auctioned for hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars. In terms of history, this coin marks a transitional moment in U.S. minting philosophy. The government sought to bridge the gap between historical commemoration and modern usability. Sacagawea's depiction with her infant son, Jean-Baptiste, symbolizes guidance, resilience, and progress, values deeply rooted in American storytelling. For collectors, owning this coin is akin to holding a small, tangible piece of that narrative, and when rarity enters the equation, it transforms from a token of history into a treasure of wealth. The Denver Mint production of the 2001 series included millions of coins, but only a fraction emerged of the pristine strikes, flawless surfaces, or minting errors that excite elite collectors. Certain 2001 D coins have been graded at the highest levels by professional services such as PCGS or NGC, and these examples have sold for shockingly high amounts. In extreme cases, a rare 2001 D era coin could rival the market value of some of the most famous coins in U.S. history. For someone who possesses such a coin, the temptation to treat it casually can be costly. Too many historical treasures have been lost to time because their owners underestimated them, spending them for a candy bar, or leaving them in a jar for decades. The 2001 Sacagawea in your hand, especially if it bears unique characteristics, has the potential to be the key to a completely different financial future. This is why seasoned collectors insist, never spend an unusual coin without professional appraisal. The market for rare coins is fueled by passion, prestige, and competition. Wealthy collectors vie for ownership not merely because of monetary value, but because these coins become part of personal legacies and museum-worthy collections. If your coin has one of the rare traits, such as a wrong planchet composition, proof-like strike from the Denver facility, or a transitional error, it could attract global bidding wars, each offer higher than the last. Imagine waking up one day to discover that the dirty, unassuming coin you've had for years is worth a mansion, a sports car, and financial security for generations. This is not fantasy. It has happened before. Rare Sacagawea coins, especially from the early years, have shattered expectations at major auctions, with buyers willing to pay whatever it takes to own a unique piece of minting history. Even the dirt and where on your coin might tell a story. A journey through pockets, purses, and hands across America, surviving decades to arrive in your possession. If it's one of the rare Denver Mint anomalies, that story becomes part of numismatic legend. And in that moment, your coin is no longer just metal. It's a bridge between history and your future prosperity. So, before you think of letting your 2001 Sacagawea coin slip away for face value, pause and consider its hidden potential. Have it authenticated. Have it graded. Learn its story. For in the right combination of rarity, history, and collector demand, your coin could be the golden ticket that changes your fortune overnight. In the realm of rare coins, miracles don't happen by chance. They happen in the hands of those who recognize treasure when they see it. Next up, the year 2000 marked the birth of one of the most iconic coins in United States history, the Sacagawea $1 coin, proudly bearing the P Mint mark from the Philadelphia Mint. This coin was more than just a piece of currency. It was a symbolic tribute to the courage and legacy of Sacagawea, the young Shoshone woman who guided Lewis and Clark on their legendary expedition. Struck in a golden hue through a special manganese brass alloy, the coin instantly stood out in the world of American coinage. Even when found in dirty or circulated condition today, certain rare variations and minting errors of this coin can fetch astronomical prices, the kind that can change a person's life overnight. What made the 2000 Sacagawea dollar so unforgettable was its introduction as the first small-sized golden dollar in U.S. history. While it was intended for everyday transactions, collectors immediately recognized its uniqueness. However, not all coins were created equal. Some of the 2000 coins carried mistakes, imperfections, or special striking qualities that elevated them from pocket change to treasures worth millions in today's collector market. For those fortunate enough to own one of these rarities, the coin becomes less a piece of metal and more a golden key to unimaginable fortune. One of the most famous versions of the 2000 Sacagawea dollar is tied to the so-called Cheerios Dollar, a promotional release that featured an enhanced eagle tail feather design, sent out in cereal boxes before the coin's official circulation. If your coin happens to match this rare variety, it can skyrocket in value into 6 or even 7 figures, depending on its condition and provenance. Even dirt-covered or worn coins have been known to shock the coin world if they possess certain minting traits hidden beneath the surface grime. The P Mint mark is crucial to the story. Struck in Philadelphia, these coins were part of the initial rollout designed to replace the unpopular Susan B. Anthony dollar. But what no one knew at the time was that some coins left the mint with double dies, planchet errors, or off-center strikes, all of which dramatically increase collector demand. Such anomalies are incredibly scarce, meaning their discovery today can feel like finding buried treasure in your own pocket change jar. History has a way of making ordinary things extraordinary, and the Sacagawea dollar embodies this perfectly. In 2000, millions were minted, yet only a handful hold the legendary status of being million-dollar coins. For some lucky individuals, these coins have turned up unexpectedly, in change from a store, in a forgotten dresser drawer, or in a box of old collectibles inherited from family. The moment such a coin is authenticated, its owner steps into a world of numismatic fame and instant wealth. Collectors and historians agree that the coin's beauty plays a part in its enduring appeal. The obverse features a tender and graceful portrait of Sacagawea carrying her infant son, Jean-Baptiste, while the reverse depicts a soaring eagle, symbols of guidance, exploration, and freedom. This emotional resonance only adds to the frenzy when rare variations are found, because buyers aren't just purchasing a coin, they're acquiring a piece of American heritage. Some 2,000 Sacagawea dollars are linked to experimental plating or unique toning, results of manufacturing quirks that were never intended for release. When these coins reach the auction block, fierce bidding wars erupt, with final prices that can leap into the millions. It's in these moments that coin collectors' dreams become reality, and what was once a humble $1 coin becomes a passport to luxury and financial security. The coin's golden color, although not real gold, was designed to withstand wear and tarnish. Yet time has shown that even when the coin becomes dirty or stained, its rarity is not diminished. In fact, a dirty appearance can sometimes hide its true nature until an expert takes a closer look. Imagine the thrill of cleaning away years of grime only to reveal a variety worth more than your house. For the average person, finding such a coin might feel like pure luck, but seasoned collectors know it's about being informed. They study mint marks, edge designs, and subtle details in the strike. This knowledge transforms a casual discovery into a life-altering event. Many million-dollar Sacagawea coins have been found by people who simply knew what to look for. If you hold a 2,000 Sacagawea dollar, especially one in uncirculated or proof-like condition, never rush to spend it or sell it cheaply. The coin's true power lies in its potential, a potential that can turn a forgotten keepsake into a fortune. Even if it appears humble, its value could be waiting to be unlocked by the right buyer at the right time. Stories abound of everyday people who stumbled upon these coins and became wealthy in a single transaction. Auction houses have seen them rise from modest starting bids to headline-grabbing hammer prices, forever etching their owners' names into numismatic history. This is why experts urge anyone with a 2,000 Sacagawea dollar to have it evaluated before making any decisions. The golden dollar's legacy continues to inspire collectors, historians, and dreamers alike. It is proof that history, artistry, and rarity can converge in something small enough to fit in the palm of your hand, yet powerful enough to rewrite your future. If you possess one of these rare treasures, even in dirty condition, you could be holding a coin that changes your life overnight. Treat it not as currency, but as destiny itself, shimmering in golden light. If you want, I can also create you an ultra-engaging, high-value coin script specifically structured for viral YouTube videos or TikTok shorts, so it grabs attention in the first 3 seconds and keeps viewers hooked until the end. That would make this even more powerful. Would you like me to prepare that next? In the vast world of numismatics, where collectors chase after the rare, the unique, and the historically significant, the 2001 Sacagawea $1 coin has carved a place of mystery and allure that few modern coins can match. Minted by the United States Mint at the Philadelphia facility, the P mint mark on this golden dollar signifies not just its place of origin, but also a chapter in American coinage history that blends heritage, artistry, and unexpected fortune. Those intended as a widely circulating coin, certain 2001 Sacagawea dollars, especially those with unique errors, remarkable conditions, or extraordinary provenance, have shocked collectors by reaching jaw-dropping valuations. For someone who unknowingly has one sitting in an old drawer, its potential could be the kind of discovery that changes fortunes overnight. The Sacagawea dollar itself was first introduced in 2000, featuring the young Shoshone woman Sacagawea carrying her infant son, Jean-Baptiste, on her back. This design, created by artist Glenna Goodacker, symbolized guidance, bravery, and the essential yet often overlooked contributions of Native Americans to the nation's history. The 2001 issue continued this legacy, but what makes certain 2001 P-coin exceptional is not just the design, it's the peculiarities of minting, the scarcity of certain strikes, and the mystique that surrounds them. Among the billions minted, only a select few possess the characteristics that transform them from a single dollar to $1 million treasure in the eyes of devoted collectors. One of the most compelling aspects of the 2001 Sacagawea dollar's value lies in its historical timing. The Sacagawea series was still in its infancy, and the U.S. Mint was experimenting with production processes, metal finishes, and presentation strikes. While the general public treated these coins as novelty change, the minting process occasionally produced anomalies, die cracks, off-center strikes, double dies, and planchet errors that went largely unnoticed at the time. In the numismatic world, such anomalies aren't imperfections. They are rare genetic quirks that can elevate a coin's worth into the realm of the unimaginable. Another factor in the coin's desirability is condition. Graded examples in pristine mint state or proof-like condition are scarce. The soft manganese brass finish of the Sacagawea dollar is notoriously susceptible to scratches, spotting, and discoloration, which is why uncirculated examples from 2001 P that retain their original golden luster can command astounding prices. A coin kept carelessly in a pocket would quickly lose its perfection, but one sealed away from the elements, since its minting might today be worth more than a luxury sports car. Even coins in dirty or heavily circulated condition can surprise owners if they contain a rare error or exhibit a unique strike quality. The stories that circulate in the collector community add to the coin's mystique. There are accounts of lucky individuals discovering valuable 2001 P Sacagawea dollars in inherited coin jars, thrift store cash registers, or as forgotten tips in old restaurant bills. The shock that follows, when a seemingly ordinary golden dollar is appraised and found to be worth hundreds of thousands or even millions, turns a coin into a modern-day treasure hunt. These stories aren't just fantasy. They reflect the genuine volatility and passion of the coin market, where a single extraordinary specimen can ignite a bidding war among elite collectors. It is worth noting that the golden appearance of the Sacagawea dollar is not actual gold, but a special alloy of copper, zinc, manganese, and nickel. This choice of composition was intended to make the coin both durable and instantly recognizable in circulation. Yet for collectors, the coin's visual appeal, its warm hue, soft luster, and bold Native American portrait, adds to its desirability. When coupled with a rare minting variation, this aesthetic quality can push its market price into the stratosphere. Historically, the 2001 P Sacagawea dollar also stands at an interesting crossroads in U.S. coinage. It was part of a broader effort to encourage the use of dollar coins instead of paper bills, a push that ultimately failed in everyday commerce, but succeeded in leaving behind a fascinating collectible legacy. Unlike the heavily hoarded 2000 dated coins, the 2001 issue was produced in smaller numbers for circulation, adding a subtle layer of scarcity, especially in untouched, high-grade form. When considering its investment potential, the 2001 P Sacagawea dollar holds an allure similar to rare stamps or vintage paintings. It is not simply a piece of metal. It's a blend of artistry, cultural heritage, minting science, and chance. The unpredictability of discovering $1 million specimen makes it an object of desire for investors and hobbyists alike. Even seasoned collectors know that lightning can strike in the most unexpected places. A coin long dismissed as ordinary can suddenly be revalued based on new discoveries or shifting market trends. Perhaps what makes this coin story so captivating is the transformative power it holds for the finder. Imagine a day starting with you searching through an old coin collection out of boredom and ending with a professional appraiser telling you the coin in your hand could set you up for life. That leap, from holding a single U.S. dollar to holding a golden ticket worth millions, embodies a dream that fuels every treasure hunter's heart. Collectors often describe the pursuit of rare Sacagawea dollars as part science, part art, and part luck. The science comes from understanding minting errors, die varieties, and grading standards. The art comes from recognizing a coin's aesthetic beauty and historical resonance. The luck comes from simply being the person to stumble upon it. This threefold magic is what makes the 2001 P issue so thrilling to chase. Even coins found in dirty or heavily tarnished condition should never be dismissed without examination. Sometimes what appears as grime or damage is merely surface toning, which can be cleaned professionally, or better yet, left untouched to preserve its originality. Cleaning coins yourself can often diminish their value, so any 2001 P Sacagawea dollar that raises suspicion of rarity should go straight to a reputable grading service. In the end, the 2001 P Sacagawea dollar's place in numismatic history is secure, not because every example is worth a fortune, but because the possibility exists. That possibility fuels dreams, drives collectors to search, and turns ordinary people into accidental millionaires. If you have one, Don't let it slip through your fingers for face value. Hold it, study it, and know that you might just be holding one of the most powerful little discs of metal in the world, the kind that can rewrite your fortune in the blink of an eye.